Yeah, I don't think I've made a video with my hat off. But y'all see my forehead. Don't come for me. Y'all want to talk about it, write it in the comment. It don't even matter because my whole father side of my family got a big forehead. So I grew up with this forehead for a very long time. And ain't nothing you can say that could bother me. So, whatever. But I like it. It is what it is. See my little muscle that's coming through. Look at that. I've been working out at the gym. I've been pumping iron. Not that ass though. I've really been pumping iron. I've been at the gym faithfully. Just give me some time right now. Give me some time and I'm gonna be up there. Yo, it's Sean, aka SJ, back again with another video. You already know the vibes, and today I'm gonna give y'all a video about binders and things. So you see I'm kind of like halfway naked. Yeah, so that's why. I'm gonna kind of show you about binders and my experience with binders and kind of what companies I go from, how to wear them, what they're for, where you can buy some. And yeah, how you just take care of yourself and how you take care of your binders properly. Okay, so the binder I have on currently is from Underworks. I actually just bought it. Someone told me about it, and I think it was like the best binder I've had. I've only bought from GC2B and Underworks. First of all, big disclaimer, this is my opinion. Please don't sue me. I like both companies. I just prefer Underworks. So anybody that worked there, don't sue me because this is just my opinion and this is an informative video. So, alright. This binder I have on right now is from Underworks. Someone told me about it and I went and bought it and I've been wearing it ever since. Obviously I've been washing it too, but you know, whatever. But yeah, so I bought this. I had this one for about 2 months now. I wanted to wait to throw out this video because I wanted to actually get aware of it. I wanted to be able to wash it and see if it lost its tightness or anything like that. But it actually has not. So I really like Underworks because of that. So let's just take it back a little bit. When I first started binding, I started binding maybe 3 years ago. I want to say 2-3 years ago. And I started off with GC2B. GC2B. I had this one here. I have them over here because I wanted to show you guys. Alright. This was my very first binder. It's huge. Because I was huge. Well, I wasn't huge, but I was a lot bigger than I was now. Than I am now. And, yeah. So this is my first binder. I got it in the mail. I was so excited to wear it. I tried it on. I was at an ex's house, and I got stuck. And she left me there, stuck. I should have known then. Anyway. But, yeah, so I got stuck. So what happens is when you put on a binder, right? All right, so the purpose of a binder basically is to compress your chest. So what happens is it has like your lungs and then your ribs and then like the tissue, which is your chest. So on the front part of the binder, it's tight. You can't stretch it. It's just, bam, that's how it is. It just don't stretch, right? That's the front. But the back, very stretchy. So you put it on. Hardest thing you do is just putting it on and taking it off. And breathing. Breathing is very hard. So you want to just stay hydrated every time you have it on. But basically, I'm going to use this one to show you how to put it on. Because I'm not going to take this one off because I'm on camera and my mom wouldn't like that. So, what I usually do is, right, because I have a bigger chest than most Well, not than most. I have a bigger chest than some. So I just kind of like, I like to get the bottom ready, and I just put it on like that. Put one arm in, still while stretching out the bottom, and then I put the other arm and I work my way down. That's just how I do mine, right? So now, imagine I didn't have this other one on. So I would go in the pocket here, well, the armhole here, and kind of like rearrange the fat and like make it, you know, presentable to your liking. It's to each his own. But that's what I would do. Never wear two binders, because what the binder really does, it compresses your chest, right? So like it's really just pressing everything together, and it already is hard to breathe. You don't want to double bind. You don't want to wear a sports bra and then a binder, or you don't want to wear two binders because it's really hot also, and it's just like it's a lot. You will regret it, because I've tried it. It's everyone tells you in the beginning, like, don't do it. Me, I don't really listen. I'm very hard-headed, so I did it, and I was so uncomfortable throughout the whole day. I didn't feel well. I was super thirsty, and this is before testosterone, and I was just hot, and I couldn't take it. So don't do that. So yeah, this one was from GC2B, and for the time, I did like it. I didn't know of any other company. I just know GC2B was very popular and well known, so that's where I went with that one. So yeah, on their website, they have multiple different styles. They have like a sports bra style, and also the full tank, like I have here. And then I believe that's the only two types they have. Oh, I believe there's a mid tank, or that might be the sports bra tank. But honestly, the only one that I buy is the long tank, because I don't necessarily like wearing sports bras. Unless I'm like going to sleep or something, or like, yeah, I don't necessarily like wearing sports bras. So also have many colors, so go check them out. I believe they have red, white, beige, and they have black, and they have gray. So yeah, maintenance, you should definitely wash them in the wash machine. I believe it comes like with the tag. You know how they always tell you do cold and like hot for certain types of clothing? I don't listen to that, but that's just me. Like I said, don't always listen to me. This is just me talking and trying to tell you guys about the different type of binders. So you wash it in the washing machine. I wash it with the rest of my clothes, so I put it on hot, and then I put it in the dryer. You shouldn't put it in the dryer because it might shrink, but I like the way it feels when it come out the dryer, the feeling that it is shrunk. Because what I also noticed with GC2B is it stretches out a little more, like over time. It's like wear and tear, right? So like I dry it, hopefully it gets a little snug back. I have that for maybe a week or two, and then it kind of like loses its place, and then I wash it again, and then we go from there. So you shouldn't bind every day. You should take 2 days off. It tells you all of these things online. Make sure you read it very carefully. That's one thing I kind of do listen to, because I also have asthma, so messing with my breathing's already like a big thing for me. So I try to like breathe on the regular responsibly. So I you know, you gotta chill when you're binding. So yeah, that's that. I don't wear it 2 days out of the week. That's usually like Saturday and Sunday when I don't have to work. If I do have to work, I'll put maybe one of my looser ones on. Like if I go to the gym, I'll put one of my looser ones on. And yeah, I don't wear it. I don't wear like this one every day. Also, check out the website for their size charts, because size charts are very important. Just because you wear a small, maybe in like a polo shirt, or a small and one of your like regular comfortable t-shirts, doesn't necessarily mean that you're a small and a binder size. Make sure you go to the website and check out their measuring sizes and compare it. Actually take a measuring tape and measure yourself, because that's important. You want to make sure you got the right binder, so you don't have to go through the trouble of getting one, it not fitting, and then you have to return it, because then you got to wait, you can't get the refund yet, and you got to do all that. So if you get to knock it out the first time, then you'll feel great in the end. So, you know, always check out the sizing chart. Every company has a different sizing chart, so make sure you're reading very carefully and how to do so, and so you can get the right binder that fits for you. This was my first binder. My second one was this one here. I got it in the gray size. And I was losing weight, so I started wearing this one. And this one is very loose. I wear this one to the gym because it doesn't compress well at all, but it has enough material in the front that presents my chest well for my liking while I'm at the gym. So I like this one. But here's the reason why I say, like, this is probably from a dryer issue. Like, putting it in the dryer, it probably made this issue here. Like, I have multiple holes, and it also is just wear and tear because it is very tight. So you're like grabbing every piece and you're just like trying to get it down over your chest, and that's probably where I got it from also. I'm just not 100% sure, but that part right there looks like more like a dryer issue. Maybe the ones on the sides are from like pulling, you know, that's that. But I'll talk about underworks at the end. And then I went down one of my smaller sizes. This one is like my alternate changes. If I go to work, I'll wear this one. I have a smaller one than this size. I think this is a medium. What is this? Yeah, this is a medium. I did make my way into a small. However, I left the small in the back seat of my friend's car because I was changing in there to go to the beach in that beach video. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So now let's do underworks. So the size I have now is a medium, and I'll show you how it looks on me. So, like, you'll get this effect, of course. You're gonna always kind of get that. It doesn't 100% give you a flat chest. It makes it look like more of a masculine chest. So you don't necessarily just have a flat chest. And I'm sorry if that's what you thought, but there's nothing that really can do that other than like maybe tape, but tape is not really safe, so don't do that. So yeah, this is how it kind of looks on the side. It just gives me like, I guess, a little man peck. It doesn't really have a full chest boob effect, and it works well for me. This is how it looks in the front. Boom. I brought a shirt so you can kind of see what it looks like when I have one on. I bought one of my looser shirts. Well, this is kind of loose, but yeah. So this is one of my looser shirts. You can't really see like what's going on under here. Damn, it's kind of cool. Great. What I usually like doing also is I usually put a tank top on. On top of my binder and then put a shirt. But tank top, I just always wear a tank top so that it helps with the compression. It helps with the shaping for me. That's what I feel like. And yeah, I kind of just like doing that. So I also brought a tighter shirt so you guys can see what that one looks like. Gotta take my glasses off for this one because it's tight. Alright. So with like tighter shirts, like this one is tight. You're probably like, I can't even see a difference, but this is what it looks like on the side. You can't really tell much of anything, and if you can, you're definitely looking way too hard. Stop looking at me. So this is my underworks one, and it works so well for me. I've washed it, I've dried it, I've had it for 2 months. I don't feel like it's wearing as fast. Well, one sec. I don't feel like it's tearing as fast as my GC2B binders were, because those were like tearing a lot faster. So this one is a lot more of a great feeling. This one is kind of, I don't know the material. So the GC2B has a way different type of material. I don't know materials well, so I'm not gonna try to tell you. The tags are faded because I tried to look at them. But I don't know, it just feels a lot different. As for this one, like, it doesn't stretch like that one did. When I took this out the package initially, I thought I wasn't gonna like it because it feels like mesh. You know how like mesh feels, right? So like if you had a mesh shirt on, you probably wouldn't like it for over time, because if you start to sweat and you get hot, you feel like it's just sticking to you, and then you could feel every little square. That's how I thought my Underworks binder was gonna feel. So I didn't want to put it on. I was just like, I'm gonna just wear my GC2B until, you know, maybe like next wash time, and then I'll go ahead and just put my Underworks on and see how it goes from there. But I put it on and I was so surprised because it actually doesn't feel like that at all. It felt like a nice cotton shirt. Like you don't feel anything. Like I don't feel the mesh. I don't feel like I'm irritated. Everything is just super fine for me right now, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm too compressed. It doesn't make me feel hot. It doesn't make me feel like any type of uncomfortability. So I think this was a great purchase. Shout out to my boy that told me about it, and this is just like great. I wish I knew about it sooner. I wish this was one of my first purchases, but you gotta live and you learn. You always keep buying until you find out which one works for you. And I know that I'll be sticking with Underworks from now on until I do get top surgery. And yeah, I'm gonna just go from there. But this was the first one I bought because why? Like I said, I don't necessarily read charts and things. So that's why I advise you to stick with reading the charts, because you'll be like me, stuck with the binder that you don't need. And there's so many other people out there that do need binders and that can't afford one. However, I can tell you this, Underworks is a lot cheaper than GC2B. GC2B was about $50 something and Underworks was maybe like 20 something. Usually when you get cheaper things, they feel cheap, they don't work, but Underworks works well, and it very efficient, and I kind of swear by it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna have a giveaway for this binder because obviously I don't need it, and it's just kind of just sitting in my house, and I can't put my head through it, can't put my arm through it, so I'm just gonna give it away. But what I am gonna do is have you guys email me. I'm gonna leave my email right here, and just hit me up. Tell me, hey, like I really could use that binder. Tell me what you need it for. If you want to give it to a friend, if it's for you. This is a size small, so if you think you can fit a size small, tell me. Go to the Underworks website, look at the size chart, measure yourself before you kind of just hit me up and get this binder and you're stuck with it, because I would hate for you to be stuck with it too when somebody else could really use it. So check it out. I'll have it here. If someone really needs it, I'm definitely going to give it away. Don't worry about the shipping. Don't worry about any cost. It's yours. It's whatever you need, because I know when I couldn't afford my first binder, I was like crapping my pants because I was so upset about it. So if you need it, I got it. Comment down below your first binder story. How excited you were when you first got yours. Where were you when you first got yours? Who bought it for you? Where'd you get it? What companies do you use? Share some information that anyone can benefit from, so that we all can vibe together and we live through this together, because I know I'm not the only one that's probably going through this. I see a lot of my subscribers and a lot of my views going up. So I am helping out someone, and I hope somebody reaches and finds this video and it helps them out, and then maybe my comments can keep going and keep going and keep going, and we all can vibe together. But thank you again, everyone that has been watching my videos. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit the notification button. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate all y'all. Just hit me up. Some of y'all been hitting me up on Instagram. It's crazy. It's fire. I think it's so dope. I get so emotional. Now I don't get emotional, but it's just like, wow, people are actually watching my videos and noticing me and actually want to engage with me and talking to me. So I think that's pretty cool. So shout out to y'all. I haven't came up with a name for my group yet, but y'all dope. So I'll figure out one soon. Yo, thank you for watching this video, and let's do this.